check out BigBadToyStore.com for this and other great toys. A dragon lady? I'm intrigued.
Hey, what's up YouTube land? EmGo here, the freaking geek himself, and today we will be reviewing the Transformers Prime Beast Hunters Deluxe Class RIPCLAW. So here we are, and there she is, and first and foremost, as always, we'll take a quick look at the packaging. So there it is, there is RIPCLAW looking all RIPCLAW-y. Snapping Siphon Claw! On this side you got your tech specs. On the back, you have your obligatory product shot and your one-sentence bio, if you want to read it. And that's basically it for that. And of course, in the packaging, you do get your instructions, which you have a bit more of a bio for her and more of the Beast Hunter's story, if you want to read it. So, there you have that right there. So, let's get right down to RIPCLAW, and I will say right off the bat, I'm loving this. I love it. I think this figure is awesome. This dragon mode is awesome. Right now, this is my favorite dragon in the Beast Hunters line. I think it just looks awesome. Getting closer on the head sculpt. Really nice head sculpt. Really liking what they did with it here. One weird thing is the fact that the top of the head is all that soft rubbery plastic. The whole thing, the whole top of the head is just that soft plastic. Why? I don't know. I mean, it doesn't bother me really, but I just find it weird that it's just all rubbery. It's just, I don't know. But hey, it is what it is. But other than that, I still think it's a really, really just excellent mold. Very well done. I'm really digging it. Love the detail in the wings here. Got some nice spikes going down the spine. Just really cool. And some nice paint apps going on here. You know, I don't feel as though it's really lacking in any paint apps. I think it looks good as is, honestly. I think it looks really cool. Very, very cool. Articulation-wise, in Dragon mode, the head can rotate. It can move up and down. The mouth can open and close. You do get some movement here in the wings. You can angle those however you'd like. The shoulders are on a ball joint, as well as this post here, which is also on a ball joint, so you can get some double movement there. You do get an elbow. You do get a swivel here at the elbow, and the claws, you know, can move up and down. The hips are on a ball joint. You also get a swivel here at the thigh. You got a joint here, a joint here, and the feet are on ball joints. The tail also is jointed here, so you can have her just kind of going, yeah, you could totally have her doing that. Totally. And one thing about the tail, which is kind of, it's weird and cool at the same time, is that the tail itself is segmented, but if you want to just have it kind of flopping around, I don't know why you would want to, but you can totally disengage it by just pulling it off of this section here. And it's just connected via like a piece of, rubbery plastic here. So when you disengage it, it basically just kind of hangs out down there. So you can display it that way if you want. Totally up to you. Or if you want it in a more rigid position, you can just take it and bring it up over that piece like that. And that pulls everything taut, so it stands at attention. That didn't sound right. But you know what I mean. You know what I mean. But yeah. And since each section here is segmented, you do get a little bit of posability out of it. So you can angle it somewhat. And of course the claw here does have the kind of capture claw action. You basically just push this middle section right here and it'll make the claw snap shut. Just open it up. Boop. And there you go. With your snapping claw. Or your ripping claw. Her name is RIPCLAW. Claw. Nothing can stop the claw. I'm sorry. I was watching Liar Liar the other day. Stuck in my head now. But yeah, really, really cool dragon mode. Digging it very much. See if I can get her standing right here. So for comparison, we'll bring in Predaking, we'll bring in Laserback, and we'll bring in Twin Strike. So you can see the whole Predacon armada as it stands right now. And as of right now, this one's my favorite. Definitely my favorite. So, yeah, really, really cool. Just loving it. Now let's get down to transformation. So, first thing you want to do, you're going to come down here, straighten out the legs. You're going to take this section here, you're going to untab it, you're going to bring it down, and this tab right here will tab into that slot right there. Just take it, tab that in, and there you have the leg. Second verse, same as the first. Straighten out the leg, take that, bring it down, and there you have her legs all done. Now I just want to bring her arms up like that. Take this middle section here, split it, and just bring it to the back like that. Now you're going to take this whole top torso section, you're going to pivot it down, and that'll lock into place right there. Now the hands, you just want to take these claws right here, you want to bring them back, and that will reveal the robot mode hands. So once you do that, you can rotate the forearm so everything is oriented properly, bring the arm down, and there you have the arm. And of course you can, due to that post there, you can angle these shoulders however you like. And second verse, same as the first. Bring that claw back. Bring it down. There you have the arms, and now she looks like she's wearing a big Halloween mask, like, I'm a dragon, trick or treat, I don't know. I don't know, people. Don't ask me, because I don't know. After you've done that, you're going to take this neck here, you're going to split it, and bring it down, and that will form her shoulder pads. Bring it down, and now she just has a floating dragon head just hovering over her head. Trick or treat, I'm sorry. You want to come back here. You want to bring the dragon head down on this hinge right here, and then bring it back up on this hinge right here, so it lies against her back. And just angle those wings however you want. Just take her head, just bring it up. And that is it, people. There is RIPCLAW in robot mode, and she looks really cool. Just really, really digging the design. Loving it, loving it. Getting closer on the head sculpt. Really nice sculpt, some nice paint going on there. It's got that metallic looking paint, which looks really good. Just really brings it to life. Digging it. And just, again, a lot of nice molded in details. And just looks really good. I feel like this is a really well executed robot mode. I'm really, really digging this. Now, articulation wise, her head, it seems like it's on a ball joint, but unfortunately, as you can see, her head is pretty much surrounded by a collar. I mean, you look back here, the back of her head is pretty much flush with that collar. So you don't get a lot of movement. You get some, but not as much as you would want. She could bob her head up and down. That didn't sound right. I'm sorry. You could move her. Whatever. She can rotate her head slightly, but not a lot. Again, the shoulders are on a ball joint, as well as this post, which is on a ball joint in the body itself. So you can get some movement here, as well as full range of movements on the shoulder itself. And, these shoulder pads will move out of the way to accommodate. And, of course, you get your elbow joint. You get your swivel here at the elbow. You do get some wrist movements right here. She does have a waist joint. Hips are on a ball joint, but these pieces right here can get in the way sometimes of certain poses. You do get a thigh swivel. You get movement here on the knee, as well as forward movement which just looks painful. And the feet are on a ball joint. You know, and again, you know, the wings are on a hinge. You can angle them however you want. You can also take this tail if you want. You can bring it up so it kind of hangs out over her head. The only downside of this is that she will not stand. It makes her very back heavy and basically impossible to stand up. So really, I just leave it down so it keeps her up. Because I prefer my robot standing. I don't know about you, but I prefer my robot standing as opposed to, you know, looking like, you know, gunshot victims. I don't know. I don't know what I'm saying anymore, okay? But you can take the claw right here. You can unpeg it, and she can hold it as a handheld weapon. You totally got that going on. The claw! You can totally have that going on right there. But me personally, I prefer to just leave it back here on the tail. I think it looks... and this is the part where my tongue stops working. I think it just looks better back there, if you ask me. But yeah, really digging this figure. Really cool. Now for comparison... Here she is with Laserback, and Twin Strike, and Predaking. And again, here we have our Predacon Armada as it stands, and they look really cool together. Look really, really cool together. But I think as of right now, she's my favorite. She wins. She's winning so far as I'm concerned. But, yeah. Really cool figure. I would definitely recommend her. Pick her up if you see her. Take her out to dinner. Take her out to a movie. Treat her nice. Treat her like a lady, even though she'd probably rip your face off without a moment's hesitation. But definitely worth your time. If you see her, pick her up. She is a really, really cool figure. So I think that's pretty much all there is to say. So remember, as always... sales thread, EmGames, Lori Plan, follow me on Twitter, all that good stuff, all those links down in the description below. And I think that's pretty much all there is to say. So there is the Transformers Prime Beast Hunters Deluxe Class RIPCLAW, and this is EmGo saying, remember, you don't stop playing because you grow old because you stop playing. Be geek, be proud, palm in your face!
Hi. So, do you come here often?
What have we talked about?
What?
Come on, what have we learned?
Fembots be crazy.
Fembots be crazy! Gah! Why must you always learn things the hard way? And besides, I'm taking her out this weekend. She's mine! Later, babe.